An arithmetic series is the sum of all of the terms in an arithmetic sequence. So S with a subscript n is the symbol that we use to describe the sum of the n terms in a sequence. So if we have the series 5, 8, 11, 14, if we want to find S of 1, we want to find the sum of the first term. So that's 5. S2 is the sum of the first and the second term. 5 plus 8, 13. S3 is 5 plus 8 plus 11, which is 24. And sum of 4 would be 5 plus 8 plus 11 plus 14, which would be 38. And this is how you write an arithmetic series. Instead of writing a comma in between the terms, you write operation, plus or minus. There are two equations for the sum of an arithmetic series. The first is n bracket t1 plus tn divided by 2. And we know that n is our number of terms. T1 is our first term. Tn is our last term. And for the second equation, we have the sum of all of the n terms is equal to n bracket 2 times the first term plus d is our common difference. Multiplied by n minus 1 divided by 2. So depending on which information you're given will determine which formula is easiest to use. Either one works though. So for the first equation, determine the sum of the first 6 terms in the arithmetic series. 25 plus 14 plus 3 minus 8 minus 19 minus 30. So T1 is equal to 25. Tn is our last term, which is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our sixth term, which is negative 30. N is, of course, 6. We're looking for 6 terms. And the sum of n is equal to the sum of 6. That's what we're looking to find. So we have a t1, a tn, and an n, so it's easiest to use this formula. So we have the sum of 6, the first 6 terms, is equal to 6 times 25 minus negative 30. Oh, plus negative 30, there we go. Getting ahead of myself. Divided by 2. So that's the same as 6 times 25 minus 30 over 2. 25 minus 30 is negative 5. Negative 5 times 6 is negative 30. And negative 30 divided by 2 is equal to negative 15. So the sum of this series is negative 15. So if you were to add all these numbers up together, you'd get this. So for the next one, we have a determine an arithmetic series that has a term 1 of 3, a common difference of 4, and we want to find the sum of 25. So because we know our term 1 and our d, it's easiest to use this one because we don't know the term number of 25. So t1 is equal to 3, n is equal to 25, d is equal to 4, and we're trying to find the sum of 25. So S25 is equal to 4, just kidding, 25 times 2 times the first term, which is 3, plus the common difference of 4 times 25 minus 1 divided by 2. So we have 25 times, on the inside, actually let's just go right to the answer. So if you type this all into your calculator, you should get negative 1125. So the sum of the series, the series at 25 is negative 1125. So an arithmetic series has S15 at 93.75. Our common difference is 0.75, and term 15 is 11.5. We want to determine the first 3 terms of the series. So this time what we're looking for is our term 1. So we don't know what term 1 is. We know that term 15 is 11.5, and sum 15 is 93.75. We know that n is 15, and d is 0.75. So we can use the first equation, so the sum of 15, so 93.75 is equal to 0.75 times T1 plus 11.5 divided by 2. Now we're going to manipulate the equation and solve for T1, so time both sides by 2. So you have 187.5 is equal to, this should have been a 15. I don't know why I put 0.75. Just kidding. 15 Ti plus 172.5. If we minus 172.5, we get 15 equals 15 Ti. Divide by 15, and we get 1 to be our first term. Now that we know our first term, we need to find our second term and our third term. So the first one is 1. Term 2, you have to add 0.75, so 1.75. And term 3, we add 2 groups of 0.75, or add 0.75 to 1.75, and you get 2.5. So these are the first 3 terms in the series. Last example, the bottom row in a trapezoid has 49 cans. Each consecutive row has 4 fewer cans than the previous row. There are 11 rows in the trapezoid. How many cans were in the trapezoid? So we're going to use this equation. Just erase this one. So let's go Ti. So our term 1 is 49. So the bottom row has 49 cans. Each consecutive row has 4 fewer cans than the previous. So minus 4. There are 11 rows, so n equals 11. We need to find our last term. So our last term is equal to term 1 minus d n minus 1, which is 49 minus 4 times 11 minus 1. 49 minus 40 is 9. So our last row will have 9 cans in it, and we're looking for the sum of all the rows. So we put it into the equation. Sn is equal to 11 times 49 plus 9 divided by 2. If you multiply this out, we get 638 divided by 2, which is 319. So there are 319 cans in the pyramid. You could have done it with the other equation too. I just wanted to show how you would do it with the first equation.